Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hello.
Great to see you all again. Thanks so much for being here today. Happy Monday. I cannot believe it's already Monday. I don't know about you, but those weeks just zoom on by. So, speaking of Zooming, I'm happy that we can Zoom here together. Like that segue, and enjoy this time together, getting fit and strong and connecting to our breath and to our bodies. So let's go ahead and dive on in. I don't see anybody new here today, but just to quickly repeat myself, we'll be using some weights. If you would like to use something of equal weight on each side, that's great. You don't have to use weights unless you want to. I don't suggest anything heavier than 5 pounds, so 5 pounds or less is great. Um, some water would be a really good idea, and listen to your body and do what feels good to you. So take a moment now to connect to your breath. Give yourself this opportunity to just kind of scan through your body and mind and notice how you're feeling in this moment. I think for most of us, it's kind of the middle of the day. So maybe you've been quite active today. Maybe you've been busy today. So just give yourself this opportunity to just let the activity of your day go. Inhaling and exhaling, allowing your thoughts to come and go. Letting go of the chatter of your mind as you breathe so that you can tune into the voice of your body. And invite this voice to lead you through your practice today, honoring and listening to your body, moving with awareness, with curiosity, letting go of judgment. And allow yourself to enjoy the movement. And taking a nice deep breath in when you're ready. And as you exhale, maybe sigh that breath out, letting anything go that does not serve your intention for your practice today. And with your lips closed now, begin to breathe in and out through the nose. And begin to activate the core as you exhale, connecting to pelvic floor, to belly, to waist, to back, to any of those muscles that you can consciously recruit to connect to your core, connecting more deeply to your breath. And again, you don't need to do anything to force this breath. We just want to become a little bit more conscious and active as we breathe. Maybe imagining the image of a balloon as you inhale, expanding in all directions. Breathing out through the nose. And as you exhale, it's like you're squeezing all of the air out of that balloon. Just taking your time, squeezing, releasing that breath out. Good. And again, as you inhale, another image of another balloon. Maybe your head is a balloon, or maybe your head is attached to a balloon. And allow your head to become lighter, your neck to become longer as your shoulders soften. And again, squeezing that breath out of the balloon, connecting to your core and letting go. This time we're going to activate the muscles of the body. So as you inhale, you can tense and squeeze, squeezing the hands into a fist, lifting the shoulders into the ears, squeezing the face into tight expression. Keep the mouth closed as you exhale. Allow that tension to leave the body as you breathe out. And again, inhale whenever you're ready, tensing, squeezing, hugging muscle to bone. And exhaling, releasing, and letting go. And turn the palms onto your legs now. And as you inhale, slide your elbows and fingers back behind you, allowing your heart and eyes to lift up. Now, squeezing the air out of the balloon as you exhale, slide the fingers towards the knees. Just allow the chin to drop down. And just follow the rhythm of your own breath. Your inhale, the elbows will slide back, heart and eyes lift. And as you exhale, squeeze the air out of the balloon as you slide the fingers to your knees. And one more time, inhale, heart and eyes lift. And exhale. We're going to add on to this. So in your inhale, your elbows will slide back, your heart will lift. Keep the heart lifted in your hands and your legs as you hinge at the hips, and you don't have to go far. And then just rise back up. And as you exhale, squeeze that air out, slide your fingers to your knees. On your inhale, slide your elbows back behind you, heart and eyes lift. Keep them lifted as you exhale and just hinge forward just to your depth. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, slide the fingers toward your knees, drop the chin. Inhale whenever you're ready, heart lifts, elbows slide back. Heart stays high as you exhale, little hinge forward. And inhale, rise up. Good. And now just begin to roll the shoulders here. Just allow your arms to rest comfortably by your sides. Doesn't matter which way you go first, just getting some movement now into the shoulders, the upper back, the ribs. And go the opposite direction. Good. And now maybe place your fingertips on your shoulders and circle your elbows in one direction. If anything does not feel good, does not feel comfortable, please listen to your body. Remember to adapt and modify. Stop as needed. Let's go the other way. Remember to breathe. Good. Let's bring the arms down by our sides. And think of your scapula, your shoulder blades behind you. Just see if you can slide the shoulder blades in towards each other, squeezing them back. And then release and let go. Maybe inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, the shoulders behind you. And inhale, release. And again, exhale. You can use the elbows, even maybe bend the elbows to help you activate the upper back. And inhale, release. I think we have time for one more. Just squeeze shoulder blades back. And inhale, release. Good. Now let's bend the elbows into the waist. Palms are facing upward. You're going to open the hands out to the side and back into center. Maybe it's an inhale and an exhale, or just breathe normally and comfortably, whatever works for you. Inhale and open, exhale, come back to center. So that same kind of squeezing of the shoulder blades and the scapula, you want to feel that sensation or imagine that movement in towards the center line, activating the upper back, helping with posture, helping to strengthen the upper back. We'll be coming back to this exercise with weights. Let's just change the palm direction. Bring the palms to face in towards each other. Maybe activate the fingers a little bit more. Spread out the fingers. right, so now drop the arms and just kind of let the arms swing a little bit forward and back. Good. And then bring the palms to the heart. You can press the palms together and just little twists here, turning to look in one direction and back to center. The ribs and shoulders and eyes can turn and come back to center. So we're just alternating sides, only going as far as your body will allow without trying to force anything. Use the breath. You can exhale to twist and inhale to release. Exhale to twist. Inhale to release. Exhale, twist. And inhale, release. Good. Now we're going to reach and pull the arms, just reaching forward and pulling the elbows back. And start to warm up the body. Get the blood moving, circulation moving. Reaching and pulling. You don't have to squeeze the hands into a fist. You can just keep the hands relaxed. And we're changing the palm direction. So the palms face down and then the palms face up. So down and up. Good. And now let's see what it's like to crisscross the arms and pull. Crisscross, pull, crisscross. Good. Warming up the arms. Okay. Now it's like you have two balls in your hands. You're going to toss those balls up in the air. You can start maybe here by your sides. You can bring them in front of the heart. You can carry them out to one side and carry them over to another side. Good. You can change the speed. I'm going to go for another 30 seconds. Maybe you want to toss them higher. Maybe you want to keep it low. Just kind of playing here. Again, we're just trying to get some circulation moving. We're not moving to our highest intensity yet. Just warming up the body. Good. All right. So now we're going to climb the rope. So we have a rope right here in front of us, reaching and pulling down. It's up to you how high you want to reach. You can keep it right here in front of the chest, in front of the heart. If it feels comfortable for your arms and your shoulders, you can reach higher. If it's tiring for you to squeeze and release the hands, you can also kind of make a claw hand and use claws instead. Okay, so adapting, modifying, find what works for you. It'll be different for everyone. About 10 more seconds to go. Good. Nice. Let's bring the arms down by the sides once again. And we're just going to reach the fingertips towards the ground. And then come back up. Reach the fingertips towards the ground. And come back up. This is real slow. So we're reaching. And at the end of that reach, just pause for a moment. You're going to feel maybe some activation through the other side of the body. Come back to center. You might feel a little wobbly, so you don't even have to go far. So play with your range. Find what works for you where you can still remain grounded and balanced. Helps to activate the core muscles that wrap around the sides of the body. Good. Just a few more here. Last one. Excellent. Now we're going to row the boat. So you can row any way you like to row here. I'm going to show you options. So here's maybe option 1. Go the opposite direction, option 2. Go across the body, option 3. So pick what works for you. You can even mix it up if you want to. And just keep your movement nice and steady. Rowing the boat also begins to bring more activation to the core. Fifteen more seconds to go. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, so we have a quick 30 seconds. You're going to have a moment to sip some water if you want to, and then go ahead and grab your weights. So I'm using 3-pound weights today. When you feel ready, just prepare, get yourself into your preparation position for our rotator cuff exercise. So elbows are bent, palms are face upward. And when you're ready, you're going to open and come back to center. Think of squeezing the scapula, the shoulder blades in towards each other. And we're not trying to go for speed here. So with our upper body strengthening portion here, you're moving at a nice steady pace, controlled. Good. That's 30 seconds. We've got 30 more to go. And 5 more seconds to go. Excellent. Keep the elbows bent. Turn the palms to face in. We're going to lift the elbows and squeeze in. Lift and squeeze. Now we want to make sure we don't lift the elbows higher than the shoulders. And it can even just be, a third of the way out from the side of the body. So find where you can move within your pain-free range of motion. Maybe you just want to do one arm at a time, and that's 30 seconds. So you really want to kind of build upon this first round. We're just still really kind of warming up, and the body is now like, oh, okay, we mean business. We're in it now. Stay connected to your breath. Remain aware and mindful of your movement. Last one. Now we have anterior deltoids, so arms down by the sides. You're going to lift one arm or both arms, shoulder height, and release. Shoulder height and release. It can be lower than shoulder height, but you don't want it to be higher than shoulder height. Good. That's 30 seconds. Three more seconds. All right, arms down by your sides. Next up is bicep curls. The palms rotate up as you bend the elbow, and the palms rotate to face each other as you straighten the arm. So there's a rotation through the forearms. Good. Halfway there, 30 seconds. 5 more seconds. All right, next we have triceps. I'm going to show you your choices. You can press straight down into your seat, like you're trying to lift yourself up out of your seat. You can also sit back into your chair and press your elbows straight back into the chair behind you, into the back. Okay. You can also take one arm or both arms above you, bending the elbows, reaching up. We're 30 seconds in. Another alternative is to lean forward at the hips like we did when we were warming up, and you're going to reach the hands straight back behind you. Now, one might be more challenging than another, so it's up to you to pick what works best for you. You can do one arm only or both arms at the same time. And we've got 5 more seconds to go. Last one. And round one is down. We got a quick 20-second rest, which is only about 15 seconds now. Quick sip of water, check in with your body. Notice where you are now. Are you still able to breathe comfortably? Are you feeling a little bit warmer? All right, so elbows in. This turn your palms to face in. We're going to open the forearms out. Keep hugging the elbows in towards the waist, in towards the ribs. Opening, squeezing the shoulder blades in. Open and squeeze. That's 30 seconds. Doing great, y'all. Remember to check in with your breath. 5 more seconds. Good. Keep the elbows bent. Here are our lateral deltoids. Okay. So lifting elbows no higher than shoulders, one at a time or both at the same time. If you'd like to level up a little bit, a little more challenge, you can straighten the arms. Okay. So customize for what your body needs today. That's 30 seconds. Doing great, y'all. 15. Three more. All right. And here are your deltoids. You're going to lift the hand up. It can be one at a time or both at the same time. It's up to you. Or one side only. Rest when you need to. Good. All right. You're halfway there. 30 seconds. Try not to let the arms swing. Five more seconds. All right, now we have biceps. Let's do hammer curls this time. So with hammer curls, the palms stay facing in towards each other. Keep the upper arms close to the body, kind of hugging them in towards your ribs. Good. Moving with awareness. We've got 30 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Last one. All right, so triceps exercise of choice. Remembering our choices, picking wisely, picking with awareness, doing what suits you in this moment. Good. 30 more seconds. Remaining connected to your breath, connected to core activation. Using your exhales to connect to your core, stabilize. I think this is our last one. Good. Take a moment to rest and we'll have one more round. If you need to stretch, just kind of check in. Let go of any tension that might be building up. And then for this final round, you can decide, do you want to use weights, the same weights, less weight, more weights? And we're going to take those hands out to the side. We'll start with the palms facing up. And now turn the palms to face in. That's 30 seconds. Let's turn the palms up. And let's turn the palms in. Three more seconds. Good. Keep the elbows bent, lateral deltoids. For more challenge, you can keep the arms straight. You can build up a tolerance here. Maybe do 3 or 4 of these, and then bend the elbows again. And then maybe straighten the arms again. And that's 30 seconds. Good. Got 10 more seconds. Last one. And to your deltoids, lifting one arm or both arms, alternating arms or one side only. No higher than the shoulder. Thirty seconds. Doing great. Make sure you're breathing. Check in. We've got 5 more seconds to go here. Last one. Now, bicep curls. If you like, you can alternate between a bicep and a bicep curl and a hammer curl, or just pick what works for you. Doing great. 30 seconds. 5 more seconds. All right, so pick triceps exercise. Make sure you're holding on to that weight. All right, 30 seconds to go. Remember to modify, remember to choose what works best for you with moment to moment awareness. That might change. It might change with every round, might change with every day. So adapting and changing without judgment. And we've got 3 more seconds. All right, you can put those weights down now. Excellent job. We've got about 10 seconds, and then we're going to dive into our first exercise, which is going to be a run. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, you can, again, adapt this however you like. So you can run, you can ski, you can row. If you prefer to row here, that's fine. Okay, running, walking. Now we're going to go a little bit faster for the next 20 seconds. I want you to just pick up the pace a little bit. If it's available to you, you can add in the knees, add in the feet. Okay, going faster, faster, faster for 5 more seconds. Go, 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 go. Good. And now we have 20 seconds to rest. So during this rest, this can be active rest. You just want to take it down to a lower intensity while we wait for the next exercise. You can also just come to complete rest and wait for the next one. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to crisscross pull. Crisscross pull. Now remember, we have options here. You can skip the crisscross and reach and pull. Here's another choice. Okay. So first choice is the crisscross. Second choice is skip the crisscross. And you've got 20 more seconds to pick up the pace. So picking up that intensity, moving faster. Five more seconds. The end. All right. So if you want to keep moving, just come back to a light jog or just nice, easy movement, bringing that intensity level down. We want to bring it down. We want to bring it up so we begin to ride this wave. Okay. All right. So now we're going to dribble the basketball. So you've got a basketball in one hand. We're going to dribble, dribble, dribble. Feel that resistance as you press, press, press down. Trade sides or do both. Okay. So these are your choices. Pick what works for you. Play and alternate. Take it over to one side, take it in front of you, take it to the other side. Just keep it moving. And we've got about 8 more seconds. Keep going. All right, let's take a moment. So now we have a little break. So dribbling the basketball also kind of feels like playing drums. So whichever one resonates with you. And we've got about 5 more seconds to go. Now get ready to catch some fireflies. Catch and release here. So we're not trying to squeeze them and squish them. We're catching and releasing all around you. So again, this is about your level and your range. You can begin to pick up the speed, pick up the intensity. Good, good, good. Keep it going. We have about 10 more seconds. Going faster, building up speed and momentum. All right, here's our rest. Take your pick, active rest or a moment of stillness. Any kind of movement will do. You can continue catching flies or come back to a jog. And now we're going to row the boat. Here we go, rowing the boat. You can go across the body or right here in front of the body. Okay, now we want to speed this up. So now we are in a race. Okay, we're running to the finish line. We are rowing to our finish line. You want to go faster, picking up that pace, picking up the intensity. And going faster as you become more comfortable with the movement. And we've got 10 more seconds to go to speed it up. And 3, 2, 1. That's it. All right. Here's our quick break. All right. So in 5 seconds, our next exercise will be climbing the rope again. Okay. So this time we're going for more speed. So you can pick up the speed as you go, going faster and faster, raising that intensity level. Remember, you can always use claw hands. That's your second choice. So first choice is squeeze and release with the hands, climbing the rope. Second choice is claw hands. All right, you've got 10 more seconds to go. Pick up the pace. Good. All right, quick break, 20 seconds. And check in with yourself. Have a sip of water anytime you need to. So you might be noticing your heart rate is going up a little bit. Check in with your breath. And now we're going to reach and pull. So let's change this a little bit. Instead of turn the palms down and up, just keep the palms facing up, reaching and pulling, reaching and pulling. Again, you can skip the squeeze of the hands and just keep the hands relaxed, extending the arms and pulling the elbows back. Good. All right, we've got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. A moment here to rest. And get ready to dribble the ball or play the drums. Here we go. Open hand, open palm. Press, press, press down. Feel the resistance of the air shifting to one side, to the other, in front of you, maybe higher, maybe lower. Okay, maybe one side. So just keep it moving, keep it dribbling. Five more seconds. The end. All right, here's our break. Little intermission. Five more seconds and prepare to catch some fireflies. Remember, we're not trying to squeeze 100%. We don't want to squish them, so it's just a light squeeze and release. If you're tired of the squeeze and release, you can swap them away. The back of the hands, just keep the fingers open. Okay, we got 15 seconds, so speed it up. Pick up that intensity, riding that wave up. Now we got 5 more seconds. Go, go, go. Good. And now slow it down. You can come to complete rest. You can move back into light jog or skiing or walking. The arms can be straight. Just let them swing like a walking motion. All right, let's row the boat. Here we go. Dive on in. I'm going faster, picking up that pace right away. So you've got more time for higher intensity. You can always turn this exercise into something else. Anything that just keeps you moving, that's what matters. 15 more seconds. 5. Good. You can slow it down and come to have a break. Check in. If there's any tension or tightness anywhere, just take a moment to stretch into it, breathe into it. 5 more seconds. And we're going to climb the rope. Here we go. Good. Keep moving, going faster. 20 more seconds. Remember, you can use claw hands instead. 10 more seconds. Good. All right. Here is our intermission. Check in. Keep moving if you want to. Rest anytime. Notice the beating of your heart, the rhythm of your breath. And let's dribble the ball. Here we go. Or play the drums. You can lean back, you can lean forward, you can lean to each side. It's going to help to activate your core. Good. Keep it moving at your own pace, speeding it up, going faster. And more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job, y'all. All right, take a moment. Check in with your breath. Okay. And remember juggling balls. Let's prepare. Palms up. We're going to juggle, tossing balls up in the air, tossing off to one side, tossing off to the other side. In front of you. You can lean forward or lean back. So just keeping the body active, laying that edge, increasing your intensity. We've got 15 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Pause, breathe, observe. And keep it moving if you want to a lower intensity exercise. And prepare. I think this is our final round of catching fireflies. Dive on in. You can catch, you can swat them out. You can also use claw hands. So integrating what you know, integrating what you can do here in this moment. Adapting and modifying as needed. And speed up that pace, picking it up for the next 15 seconds. Maybe bigger ranges of motion, maybe quicker ranges of motion. 5 more seconds. Good. All right. Let's rest. And keep moving if you want to. Just slow it down. Slowing down the intensity. In 3 seconds, we're going to jump back into that boat and row the boat. Here we go. So go ahead and pick up that pace right away. Finding a nice, quick, steady pace. Increasing the intensity. Heart rate might increase. Make sure you can breathe. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Good. Keep moving if you want to. Anything will do. Stretching is always nice as well. All right, 3 more seconds. We're going to climb the rope or claw hands, your choice. Again, just jumping right into it, raising your intensity. It's our last few bursts of energy here before we go. 20 more seconds. Good. And 5 more seconds. Nice. Take a moment to rest. Check in with your shoulders. Check in with any areas that might feel tight or tense. And bringing awareness back into your body, back into your breath. And we're going to go for a run whenever you're ready. Run, run, run. And here we're going to have a full minute. So running, it can be anything. It can be skiing. It can be rowing. It can be anything that keeps your body in motion for a full minute. Okay. We're already 15 seconds in. So just keep it moving. Keep it moving. It's our last burst of energy. We're coming down to the finish line. You want to give it that last burst. It's going faster, faster. Keep it going. Keep it moving. Good, go, go, go. We've got 20 more seconds. Good, good, good. Keep it going. 10 more seconds. 5. And at the end. Excellent job, y'all. So maybe the next 20 seconds, just lower your intensity level. You can keep moving, just slow it down. We're all winners. We all made it to the finish line. All right. So let's let the arms go. If your arms are bent, just let them straighten out and begin to roll your shoulders once again, just coming back to nice, smooth, easy circles. And go the other way. Good. Take fingertips to the shoulders and circle elbows. Circle the other way. Good. Allow the arms to rest down by our sides and reach down on one side towards the ground and reach to the other side. And again, remember you're going to pause here. And come back to center, other side. Good. Let's do one more each side. Good. Let's take the palms together and just press them together, center of the heart, activating, and then twist in one direction and back to center. Twist and center. Remember, it does not have to be far. You can even just press the palms together and let the head and eyes look one way and the other way. Okay, so just kind of work within your range. We'll just do 3 more at your own pace. Once you're done, place your hands on your legs, and as you inhale, slide your elbows back. Let your heart and eyes peek upward. And as you exhale, slide the fingers towards the knees. Let the chin and eyes drop down. Again, on your inhale, slide the elbows back. Heart looks up. And exhale, slide your fingers towards your knees, heart and chin drop downward. And one more time, just take your time. Nice full inhale. A nice long complete exhale. Inhale, elbows and fingers slide back, heart lifts. This time keep the spine long, little hinge forward. Back up to center and exhale, fingers to knees. Inhale, elbows, fingers slide back, heart and eyes lift. Keep them lifted as you exhale. Activate the core. Inhale, rise up. Now modify this as needed. So you know your own body. You're the expert of your own body. So adapt and modify. It's our last one, leaning forward. Rise up. Good. On your next breath in, just squeeze everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tense and tighten. Through the nose, exhale, soften and release. And one more. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And then exhale, soften and release. And keep the hands in a fist and just circle the wrists one way. And circle the wrists the other way. Good. And maybe stretch out one hand, one wrist, just gently drawing the fingers back. And keep the elbow bent and closer to the body or straighten out that arm. And other side. We'll stretch here for the wrists, the fingers. Good. And again, close the hands into a fist, little circles. Allow your hands to rest on your legs, palms facing upward. Close your eyes if you want to. Take just another minute to connect to your breath. And taking a moment to acknowledge the effects of your practice. Deep breath in. Letting go of anything you don't want to carry into your day as you exhale that breath out. And step forward back into your day with peace, grace, strength, and ease. Thank you all so much for joining me. Lots of fun to work out with y'all. I hope you have a great week.